Hi everybody, I'm driving up the North Fork Road from Columbia Falls on Highway 486. This is a road that we get up to Polebridge. And today is a kind of a rainy and sunny day. It's kind of beautiful. The road is nice and clear right now, but the reason I took this drive to today is to show you that we're entering ice season. Ice season is the time of year between, say, March and the middle of April. And in the ice, the road turns to total ice, and then to muck, and then we get into what we call mud season. But right now it's ice season. So here we go. Let me turn the camera around. Okay, this is the North Fork Road still. We're coming up to an area where it transitions from pavement to gravel. This area is maintained by the state. The state puts salt and sand on the road and plows it regularly, so the road is pretty decent in the winter. Occasionally, you know, it gets a little icy or a little snowy right after a big snowstorm, but for the most part, in a few days, it's cleared up. The North Fork Road doesn't work that way. The North Fork Road remains icy for a good part of the season. Most of the season, it's pretty decent. You've seen my video on the snow season. We love the road when it's snowy and plowed and scraped. The county does a great job on that. But when it turns to ice, it becomes an issue. It's dangerous, as well as, it makes for a long trip down the road. Now, I'm pretty good at driving on the ice. I've been doing it for 30 years, got 500,000 miles or so on this road. So it doesn't bother me a whole heck of a lot, but for some folks it could be very dangerous. And I've seen a few vehicles off the road many times. I even picked up a UPS driver who had flipped his vehicle over the side of the road and got stuck on one tree. If he wouldn't have got stuck on that one tree, he would have gone down the embankment about 200 feet. So the people say all you have to do is drive slow. Well, that's not really the case. You have to drive slow, safe, have experience driving the road, and hope that it's not raining. Because when it rains, it gets really bad. As you can see, we're now entering the North Fork Road, and it's starting to get slushy. And now we're on the ice section, and it's about 2 inches thick here. If the county would maintain this road like the state maintains the state road, and the county would add a little sand to the road and a little salt to the road, it'd be pretty decent in the ice season, but they don't. So we have to deal with this ice problem, and if you're coming up to visit somebody, just be aware of it. It can be a real pain. Now I've stopped along the side of the road just to want to show you the ice. So it's not real thin. It's pretty thick. It's actually about an inch and a half deep. So it takes a while for it to go away, especially that it's March 1st right now. And if it was April or so, you can get an ice buildup and then it will go away, ice buildup and go away. But not this time of year, it's really bad. So I'm not saying you shouldn't come up the North Fork Road. It's a beautiful place to come in the winter, but I just want you to know that on occasion the road gets really nasty and icy and slippery, and you'll be in for a long haul. This is one of the areas where the road goes downhill, so you have to go much slower. Today's not so bad because there's a little bit of slush and ice on the road, for me anyway, but a lot of folks would feel very uneasy about going down the road like this. So I tried to get out of the car, but I can't because it's just too slick. I'm gonna have to put on some ice cleats. It's just, there's no way for an old guy like me to be able to walk on this ice.